Hey gang, Joyce Welsh with Skimming Calves Farms here. This is a follow-up to my peanut digging video. It's actually, I guess, just about an hour later. We have had just a sprinkling of rain. It's a little uneven ground. I apologize for the jostling. And you know how when a storm comes in, you'll get just a trickling of rain and then maybe 20 minutes or so, plus or minus, before the real rain comes. Well, I think that real rain is right there over that tree. Right there. So, with that, gang, I just wanted to take a minute and share with you. We got Miss Lucy with us again. She likes to hang around, and when I'm on this side of the property and outside the perimeter fence, she usually does. But I was behind the hot wire. Here we've got some of my Russian 4 comfrey. We're supposed to be getting freezing temperatures the beginning of next week, so I may be coming through and cutting those all off at the ground and may dehydrate them. My solar dehydrator is kind of on the fritz right now, but this is what we got. This was our final tally. Now you can see in looking at the peanuts right there with the pitchfork, there's not a lot of big peanuts, and they don't look really good like the early ones did. Well, that's because these plants were the first plants that I'd ever grown in that section of the garden. There were a number of times when, great big square chunks of clay came up with the roots. And you could see in that first video how friable and nice that soil was in the tater patch. So the plants that are from the tater patch are buried down here in the bottom. I've got a few minutes, and you need to, once you harvest your peanuts, you need to let them sit out and dry for a couple of weeks. Well, I'm in pretty limited circumstances here. I mean, I have that camper, that truck box, and the semi, which stores everything that I brought up with me from down south, which was full the day it moved on here. So I don't have a lot of storage, especially weatherproof storage. As you can see, I try and take advantage of every possible source of cover that I can. Look at the beehives there under that metal. Anyway, so since I'm running out of time, and it does look like weather's on its way, I've decided to take this now. Let me take a step back and let me give you a special tip, if I may. I was recommended early on when I first started my gardening journey, trying to do something with my property. I was advised to get a Vermont cart. Now, this is not an actual Vermont cart. I think it's called a smart cart, and it was expensive. But I tell you what, it's some of the best money I've ever spent. And it is just a really, really nice cart, especially for someone like myself who doesn't have the upper body strength, that really doesn't have the strength to balance a wheelbarrow with a lot of weight in it. This Vermont cart has saved me a lot. You can work bees out of it. You can put fencing supplies in it. You can carry about 1/3 of a yard of stuff in it. I think it holds up to 400 pounds. And so this one is made out of plastic panels. It does have some steel on it. As you can see, the wheels around the spoke bottoms are a little rusty. Those are run flat tires. But everything else is pretty much, most of the bolts are stainless. The flashing is aluminum, the piping is aluminum, and the plastic, instead of the plywood of the original Vermont carts, holds up outside, is much, much lighter, and it's going to last a whole lot longer. So I've just been real pleased. As you can see here, a lot of my peanuts were really pretty small after I got out of the tater patch, and they were only able to grow a few peanuts away, and a lot of those are not fully mature yet. So as I said, we did get a light frost, and we're getting 20-degree temperatures in a couple of days, so there's no reason not to go ahead and take them out now. So I'm looking at this and I'm going, I wonder what's inside of that peanut. Probably somebody else got it before I did. Oh well, we'll see. So that's the nature of gardening. With that, gang, I guess I'll be signing off, and I'm hoping I can get most of that in that box, or in the box behind it in the corner. So wish me luck as I try and find a place to put my peanuts. With that, gang, I'll wish you blessings for the day, and whatever you do, just keep chasing the dream.